Billy back here with Worship of the Nerds, and today I'm going to talk to you about Season 2 of Pretty Little Liars Original Sin, which this is Pretty Little Liars Summer School, Chapter 16, Hell House. So Episode 6 of this season, Hell House, came out on June 6th, and I wrote down different things about what happened. Um, so Noah reveals Bloody Rose made her walk on roses and thorns barefoot as a dog chased her, and luckily at the end of the episode 5, Jen was there to rescue her. Coincidence or not? I'll let you decide, and I'll decide. Okay, Noah gave Sean the money that was taken to get Jen out. So the money that was used to bail out Jen was given back to him. Jen gets the money, gives it to Noah to give to Sean. Kelly invites the summer school classes to Redemption House, and the flyers reveal that Redemption House is going to be at Imogen's old house, or Imogen's house. The girls want to face Bloody Rose together, not solo, so they vow they're going to team up and not to go in and answer the challenges no matter what. In the meantime, Wes is not responding to any text messages, and he's not coming to work, which, as Christian points out, that's very unlike him. So that's kind of weird. Then the theater, the air conditioner's not working, so repairman comes in and he looks, and Tabby sees Wes's dead body in the vent, but it actually is a raccoon. It's just like her imagining it. So that was really interesting. Greg tells Farron what he knows about Redemption House after she confronts him at the pool and says, "Hey, I gotta protect my girls. Tell me what you know." And he reveals that it's like part haunted house, part religious deal. Ash explains to Mouse what a hell house is. Basically, it's a lot of hate and like shaming people for being gay and that kind of stuff. And also, the pride party was denied by the mayor. Ash was trying to get a pride party in Millwood, and the mayor said no. Noah tells Jen they should table the relationship for now because she needs to think about things. Imogen and Farron go and confront Kelly, and Kelly is obviously brainwashed by the cult. She's drinking the Kool-Aid, I wrote down here. Uh, she's trying to convince Imogen and Farron that Redemption House is a way out for sinners. Imogen explains what Kelly knows to Johnny, that, that Karen was the one that was also there whenever her mom passed. And yet Kelly still insists on going through with all this. So John, and I wrote down, I ship Imogen and Johnny. I like these two together. They are one of my favorite relationships in the show that I'm really rooting for, and I'm hoping there are no ties to Bloody Rose with Johnny, which I don't think there is. Greg asks Kelly if the Redemption House is messed up. He goes, "This is kind of messed up, don't you think?" And he's having second thoughts, and she says, "Go upstairs, get your football outfit on, and get up there." Um, Chip's mom confronts Imogen and Tabby in front of the girls. She calls them liars. Now, here's the thing. She is an easy top suspect to be Bloody Rose, right? But I almost feel like that would be too obvious, although I could understand um, her motivation. So, and I'll get to that in a video here soon. I'm going to be doing a video on my Bloody Rose theory, so stay tuned for that one, guys. Um, so yeah, she calls them liars, and Noah's like, "I'll cut a bitch," which just makes me laugh. Noah is the funniest and most blunt character, and I absolutely love her even more this season because of that. Okay, so the girls go into Redemption House, and there's something for each of them. So, like with Mouse, she sees them doing a room of like online chatting where there's a guy in a devil's mask, and he's telling her to show him some options, and then it does a flashback. So each of the girls relive their trauma through this Redemption House. So each room is really messed up. And then Farron confronts both Henry and Greg and says, "You guys are really going to do this and partake in this?" And she tells Henry, "Most of your friends are gay." And Greg, basically, like just how wrong it was. So they do Redemption House. Pastor Malachi is confronted by Bloody Rose, and he goes, "Who are you supposed to be?" And when he offers to give her a tour, she kills him. So and then drags the body away. So Pastor Malachi is Dunzo. And I also wrote down here, I ship Christian and Tabby as long as Christian's innocent, which I think he might be. I don't know. And Ash and Mouse, I continue to ship, obviously. And Jen and Noah is completely toxic. I prefer Noah with Sean, even though they're having a rocky relationship. I just don't trust Jen because she keeps doing all of these bad things. And she has a lot of growing up to do. And I think her and Noah actually bring the worst out of each other. So we'll see what happens here. There's a pride party at the pool. Mouse has the idea and it's thrown together pretty quick. They have a pride party, and that's been arranged that there's going to be a pride party. Wes has creepy knockoff mask. I want to say maybe he's actually getting better, but part of me wonders if he actually created the Bloody Rose mask. I just don't fully trust him still, despite everything. I just don't. Um, Did Wes create Bloody Rose? Is he the one that created the mask and everything? Is he somehow behind it? That's a question I have. Did Wes post the girls' information? Did he somehow get a hold of them and post it? Because when they went to his place, not only did they find the mask, they saw that he had Spooky Spaghetti open. So I'm wondering if he's like a big contributor to that. Um, Pride Party takes place. Greg shows up and Farron wants to know what it's all about. And he says, I left Redemption House and Kelly. And then he says he's also an ally, that his cousin Kevin from Riverdale is gay and he doesn't want to do anything to hurt him. And I never thought I would say this, but I'm actually really pulling for Farron and Greg. I think those two together could be really good as long as Greg continues to show that he's growing and learning. I would love to see these two end up together. No one reveals to the girls at the pride party when they're in the pool that her and Jen were together in juvie, not just as friends. It's kissing, and they had recently hooked up, and they're like, "Thank goodness, because you were both showing signs off the radar at the roller rink." So they kind of knew already. And Tabby is saying, hey, they're trying to demonize us. Let's do that. So she comes up with a plan to work with Christian to borrow his mask to dress as demon and monsters and to storm Redemption House to scare them. Greg asks if he can go with Farron to protest Redemption House. She goes, "Why the hell not?" We find out cash and jewelry was stolen from Sean's mom, and of course, Jen stole it, as she said she bling ringed it. So Jen stole to get the money. So I still don't. I think she's toxic, and I don't trust her. And the thing is, like I said before in previous videos, she has that villain look. She really could pull it off. The girls raid Redemption House. They scare the people out, and Imogen sees a letter on the bed where she went up where her mom's bed was, where Kelly had previously portrayed someone who had self-harmed in her mom's bedroom, which was just wrong. And when she goes upstairs, there's no Kelly. Instead, there's a note that says sometimes the final girl doesn't get a warning. And Bloody Rose is there, and they confront each other. They face off. She's being choked. She screams. And then when the girls come up and say, "Did you see her?" She said, "Yeah, it was my mom." And then it ends the episode. And I thought, okay, she was maybe losing a little bit of oxygen, hallucinating. Maybe the medicine's not working. But then we find out later, the next episode, what it really was. So I would say this season's moved really fast. It's been more fast paced, I feel like, because we know the characters. We're actually getting to spend more time with them and get to learn them, like how they've changed from the traumas of season one to now. This was a very good episode to further develop relationships, further get to know the characters, and really setting up the season finale, right? Final exam. We're starting to get there. There's only 8 episodes this season, so we have 2 more left. And tune in, like I said, I'm going to be doing a episode 7 review right after this video, and then I'm going to be doing a Bloody Rose theory video, predictions, who I think it is. So stay tuned for all that, guys. Also, if you like what you see, comment. Let me know what you're thinking of this season so far. Who are your favorites? Who do you suspect is Bloody Rose? Like, comment, subscribe. We'd love to have you. Thanks for checking out the broship.